Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. This is a very highly requested video. This is the affordable makeup video and I chose to create my signature look. So my model is Esma, who was in my previous brow tutorial. I will leave her link below and let's get right into it. So this was a bit of an unplanned video, so I didn't have a chance to go out and buy a lot of your favorites that you guys recommended to me on Instagram, but there will be so many more of these videos coming. I'm going to start off with one of my all-time favorite skincare products. This is the Lucas Paw Ointment, and this is very cheap. I think this tube is like $11 and it lasts you ages. It's basically like a organic Vaseline. So you can put it on your lips, on your elbows, cuticles, you can put it on your face. It's really an amazing multi-purpose product, and this is an Australian product. I wasn't going to include this part, but why not? This is my current skincare routine, Aesop. I love Aesop, and this is the Parsley Seed range. So I just thought might as well put it in the video so I can talk a bit about it as well. And I know this isn't a part of the affordable makeup tutorial, but this is skincare. And I'm going to use the Aesop Parsley Seed Antioxidant Serum. This is an amazing product, especially if you're oily and during the summertime. It goes on kind of a bit sticky, but then it dries down and it feels like you've got nothing on your face, which is what I like. I don't like to feel like there's anything on my face. Next, I'm going to take the Parsley Seed Antioxidant Eye Serum. This is a very light eye serum, which I prefer. I don't like to feel like I'm wearing anything heavy, any creams, plus I've got really oily skin. And finally, for moisturizer, I'm taking the Parsley Seed Antioxidant Hydrator. This is a bit heavier than the serum, obviously, but again, it dries down and feels amazing on the skin. So if I've been tanning and my skin's really dry and red, I mix this with the facial oil, the Parsley Seed, and it creates a much heavier moisturizer, which still feels really good on the skin. But I try to do that at night. So as usual, I like to massage the moisturizer in to get all that blood circulation going on before makeup. And now we're ready. I'm going to take the Revolution Pro Foundation Drops, and this is in the shade F12. And this is the first time trying it. I like it. I don't think it's full coverage like they say, but it looks really nice. And I'm gonna blend that in with the Iconic London brush. I tried to put in the brush numbers, but they really don't have any numbers from what I've seen. So basically in this video, I'm gonna be using Iconic London brushes and Wow by Wujuh brushes as well, which are both pretty affordable, I think, I hope. Okay. What was the story you were telling me about this concealer? Okay, we're hunting for affordable concealers. My Maybelline Instant Age Rewind I can't find. And hers, we can't use because it's done completely. She still thinks that we can use it, but we can't. And this is another concealer that she has. So she finished. You didn't finish this. It's still.
It wouldn't come out, but I knew that on the edges you would still find some. So I cut the top
and she put a. Is this a bobby? What is this? A bobby pin?
Yeah,
yeah.
A bobby pin.
To hold it, because that's very hygienic. Yeah, nothing's gonna enter from here, from these two big holes. Oh my god, I love it. Okay, the only concealer I found was the Sephora one, and I think that's affordable. I have other ones, but I don't like them. I don't use things that I don't like. So. Alright, so I'm going to be testing out the Sephora High Coverage Concealer in the shade 28 Camel, because I've heard really good things. And in my head, this is an affordable concealer, but my all-time favorite affordable concealer is the Maybelline Instant Age Rewind. That is amazing. If you haven't tried it, go out and buy it now. And I'm going to use that not just to conceal, but more to brighten and highlight the face. And I'm going to blend this with a Sigma 3D HD sponge. I think that's what they still call it. I don't know if they've changed the name. So as I'm blending it, I realized that the concealer is a bit too bright and light. So I'm going to take the foundation brush that I used to sort of tone down that brightness, because it would have a bit of leftover foundation. This concealer did increase. It looked very bright and fresh, so I do like it. But I like the Maybelline Instant Age Rewind just a bit more, a lot more. Alright, for contour, I don't want to go too low or too high. I just want to hit that middle mark. So I'm going to take the Maybelline, what is this called? The Master Contour Duo Stick in 03 Dark. And it performed really well, actually. I like the tone of it. It's not too warm. It has that beautiful undertone for contouring. And as you can see, I'm just going to define her face. Not that she needs much. She has beautiful bone structure. And dotting that on the forehead. and a bit on the tip of the nose. And then I'm going to blend that with the sponge that I used earlier, which is weird because I usually blend my contour with a brush, but I don't know. I was trying to switch it up. And as you can see, that contour blended beautifully with minimal effort, which I really like. And it didn't really lose the definition, because some contours you blend them and they kind of disappear. Next, I'm taking my all-time favorite affordable powder. This is the RCMA No Color powder. This huge bottle, or whatever it's called, is only like $11, and it lasts ages. It really does last a long time. And I'm just gonna bake slightly with this. It really is a no color powder if you just dust it on, but I'm kind of going a bit heavier because I want that extra brightness. But it really, trust me, it's a no color powder. For bronzer, I'm taking the NYX matte bronzer in medium. This is actually one of my favorite bronzers that I fell in love with, that is drugstore. And it's super pigmented, by the way, so a little goes a long way. And I'm gonna dust that on her forehead, her cheekbones, and diffusing it all over the face. Then I'll take a clean brush and dust off the powder that's left. For powder highlights, I'm taking the NYX Cosmetics Highlight and Contour Pro Palette, and I'm gonna brighten the highlights of the face. So I'm gonna go underneath the cheekbones and on the chin. Next, I'm going to take the middle shades and contour the cheekbones to sort of set the cream that we've already worked on. And using a smaller brush, I'm going to contour the tip of the nose to give it a cuter look. For eyeshadow primer, I'm taking the NYX Glitter Primer. And I've heard this is really good for eyeshadow primer. It doesn't really need to just work for glitter. I'm going to put a thin layer on the lids. I think this has to be my #1 favorite drugstore product. This is the Rimmel MAGNIF'EYES in 003 Queens of the Bronze Staged. One side is a champagne cream, the other is a bronze, and they do not budge once you put them on. They're beautiful. I don't know if these are available everywhere, but if they are, you need to pick one up. I prefer this over so many of my expensive cream shadows. I almost don't use them, and this is the only one that I will use. I'm going to rub some on the back of my hand and use that as a cream highlight. For eyeshadows, I'm going to go back into my NYX powder contour kit, and I'm going to use the browns as a shadow color and in the crease. So just blend that out and diffuse it. And I'm going to take the shimmer shade in the NYX palette, which is a bit powdery for the eyes, but I'm going to lay that as a foundation for what I'm going to be using next. And just take more of that contour color on the lower lash line as well. This is an amazing mascara. This is the L'Oreal Paradise Extatic Mascara. They compare this to the Too Faced Better Than Sex. I love this mascara. It looks really, really good. Esma already has eyelash extensions on, so I've just used it on the bottom lashes, but I've used this so many times on clients, and it really does look amazing. My favorite blush ever, this is the Wow by Wajoo Blush Up in the color Rose Alert. This is the best blush formula out there, hands down. You have to try it. I'm just going to sweep that color on the apples of the cheeks and over the contour. For highlight, I'm taking the Revolution Pro Supreme Highlighter in the shade Metal. This whole palette is called Metal. When I swatched these, they felt so intense, and they really are very, very intense. They feel very like creamy and dense. So it will definitely give you that extreme highlight, which I don't know how it would translate on the skin, but it really does look like, it looks like an intense cream, and I'm using that as eyeshadow as well, which works beautifully. And just look at how it looks on the lids. It looks so good. I'm taking a fan brush and using the highlight on the cheekbones. This is the Gosh Velvet Touch Lip Liner in the shade 1 Nougat Crisp. I'm just going to line her lips and fill them in. And for lipstick, I'm taking the NYX Powder Puff Lippie in the shade Cool Intentions. This is a really nice formula as well. I really do like these. They feel very moussey and light. I like a Cupid's Bow highlight, so I'm going to take that highlighter again and just put it lightly on the Cupid's Bow. For eyeliner, I'm taking the Bourjois Contour Clubbing Waterproof Eyeliner in the shade Up and Brown. This was alright. I wanted it to be a bit more brown. It kind of turned a bit grayish, if that makes sense. But it was the only brown liner that I had from the drugstore. So I will be hunting down other liners as well. If you know any, please let me know below. And to finish off the look, I'm taking the NYX Matte Finish Setting Spray and dabbing a bit of that Lucas Paupin ointment on the lips because I wanted them a bit more hydrated looking. And this is the finished look. I hope you guys enjoyed my affordable makeup tutorial. Many more are to come. Let me know what your favorite drugstore products are below, and I will go out and buy them and try them and use them in the next video. So yeah, don't forget to comment, like, subscribe, and I will see you guys later. Bye!